These candied nuts are sweet, crunchy, and dangerously easy to eat. They make the perfect party snack, a thoughtful homemade gift, or just something to nibble on while you watch a movie. I'll show you how simple they are to make and a few fun ways to customize them. Hi friend, come on in. I love candied nuts, but they can be expensive to buy, especially when I only want a handful to snack on or toss into a recipe. So I started making my own, and honestly, best decision ever. They're quick, easy, and taste even better than store-bought. You'll start with one egg white. Separate it carefully using the shell, your hand, or an egg separator. Just make sure no yolk slips in or it won't whip up correctly. The fat from the yolk keeps the bubbles from forming and holding. Don't toss that yolk. I have a cookie recipe coming up that uses a single yolk, but if you're not saving it, just roll it into your next breakfast or use it for lemon curd. Beat the egg white on low until it's frothy, then increase to medium speed and whip until stiff peaks form. Once it's nice and glossy, start slowly adding in 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar. I used white sugar and a little molasses because I don't keep brown sugar, but if you have brown sugar, just use that instead and skip the molasses. Once the sugar's added, mix in 1/2 teaspoon of molasses, if using white sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Beat on low just until everything's smooth and incorporated. Now fold in 2 cups of nuts. You can keep it simple or have some fun. A pinch of cayenne or chili powder for sweet heat, smoked paprika for a subtle savory note, or warm spices like cinnamon and nutmeg for a holiday twist. You can even go bold with a maple and bourbon version for something special. Use whatever nuts you enjoy most: walnuts, pecans, cashews, peanuts, or a mix. Whole nuts are great for snacking, while pieces work nicely if you're planning to bake with them later. Spread the coated nuts out on a lined baking sheet. The mixture is sticky, so just do your best to make an even-ish layer. Thinner will cook more evenly than thick. Bake at 350 Fahrenheit or 175 Celsius for about 10 to 15 minutes. You'll notice the sugary coating puffing up and the edges turning brown. Give them a good stir, moving the edges towards the center so everything cooks evenly. Then bake for another 10 to 15 minutes, stirring once or twice as needed. Once they're done, let them cool completely before breaking them apart. If you want loose, individually coated nuts, stir more often and spread thinner. For clumps and clusters, which I personally love, pack them a bit closer together and stir just enough to prevent burning. Here's how mine turned out: crisp, sweet, and perfectly crunchy. These come together fast, look beautiful in a jar or dish, and make a great party snack, gift, or treat for yourself. What kind of nuts would you try candied? Let me know below. And if you like learning how to cook and bake using pantry staples, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I've got more simple recipes and techniques coming your way. Thanks for hanging out with me today.